Tantor here with an update with Georgia Tech football. Let's go to what I've been thinking about recently, the transfer portal. Yes, I know, the transfer portal. It's kind of a crazy thing going on. There are hundreds of, not hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of athletes that have entered the portal. And how does this affect Georgia Tech? What's Coach Brett Key first thing to do with the transfer portal? First of all, I thought we were going to get crushed on the transfer portal. As of December 7th, we only have 6 players entered the portal. That's not bad at all, actually. And we'll go through them. Only one of them is going to cost us. Now, I know that he's out recruiting, and there's some people out there that still want to talk about that Colorado coach that they wanted here, and let's just put that to rest, okay? Number one, we can't pay him. Number two, we just got finished with a marketing guy as a head coach. That's really a circus. Do we really want that? Also, we're an academic institution. And Mr. Primetime, Coach Sanders, well, you know, his senior year, he proudly proclaimed that his GPA was 0.00. How would that ever go over at our institution? Not very well. So let's just put that to bed. It wasn't going to happen here. We couldn't have paid him anyway. So let's stick with the guy that we've got that is a Georgia Tech guy that I really think is going to do a great job. All right, as I said, 6 guys in the portal. Kicker, Jude Kelly, entered the portal. He lost the job to Stewart. You know, Kelly, he was 7 for 7 on extra points, but he was only 2 for 6 on field goals. He was beaten out by Stewart. Stewart's coming back next year. It's a no-brainer if Kelly wants to play, going somewhere else. Hey, good luck to him. Quarterback Jeff Sims, he's the big one that we've lost. Hey, you know, he kind of quit on the team there in that Miami game, and that's a bad look. Wish him well going forward, but we have 3 guys that played. 2 of them actually played fairly decent, so we'll see what happens there, and I think Coach Key can get them going. Now, where we're going to get hurt at is our wide receivers. Kalani Norris, Ryan King, and Nate McCollum all have left. Well, Nate McCollum was our leading receiver, and losing him with 60 catches, 655 yards, and 3 TDs, he's by far our best receiver, and that's really bad. So we've got a giant hole at wide receiver. King and Norris actually caught passes this year. Norris caught 2 for 47, and King caught 4 for 38. Not big, but we didn't have a lot of receivers catch a lot of balls that are coming back. Carter is a senior, and he's gone. So it's not too good. Our leading returning receiver is Malik Rutherford with 23 catches at 225 yards, and he's by far the top guy coming back. Freshman Leo Blackburn only caught 5 passes for a touchdown this season, so not a lot of experience. Coach Key needs to hit that transfer portal and bring us some experience in here at wide receiver, because that's a huge hole, and it's probably one of the biggest on the team. The second biggest is linebacker. We're losing Charlie Thomas, and we're losing Ely to graduation. Congratulations, they both had great careers at Georgia Tech, second team All-ACC. But we lost linebacker Demetrius Knight. It was set up that Knight and Tatum were going to take over, and Knight entered the transfer portal. We don't know why. Watched the kid play in high school. He was a serious athlete, but he was a quarterback coming out. So I don't know if he wants to play quarterback somewhere else or he wants to stick with linebacker, but he's no longer going to be with the team. So that's going to cause us problems because we don't really have anything. Tatum was the only linebacker coming back, recording tackles and having any types of stats. So we've got a huge hole at linebacker, huge hole at wide receiver, and Coach Key's got to bring some transfers in from the portal and go shopping there. There are a lot of players out there, like I said, and surprisingly enough, a lot of them from some big schools like Alabama, Auburn, ACC players just laying out there that are available to play. So we should be able to pick up some athletes that can come in and help us out. And it doesn't look like, with the exception of McCollum, that our losses are going to be too drastic. And we still need, I think, some help on offensive line as well as mentioned linebacker and wide receiver. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully no more of our kids enter the portal, and hopefully Coach Key has convinced them to stay because he had something going on. So as we get more updates and more changes, we'll be back.